Hi there. In this video, I'm going to be sharing a really powerful tongue release technique. We're actually going to be getting inside of our mouths with our hands. This is going to be incredibly powerful for improving lymphatic drainage, improving blood and oxygen flow to the brain, to the teeth, to the gums. If you have a tongue tie, this will be really interesting if you do this as a daily practice. Thyroid issues, and even if you have what you think is a double chin, it's actually a weak and displaced tongue. So this is going to help to release that and help to create a really beautiful angled jaw. Before we dive in though, I just want you to do a little test prior. About a pinky nail distance from your teeth, there's a ridge. The tongue perfectly docks into that ridge, and the surface of the tongue should be suctioned up to the roof of the mouth for proper tongue alignment. Give that a try and just notice for yourself how that feels. Now we're going to dive into this 3-minute practice. So I'm going to be showing you what to do prior because I'm going to be having both my hands inside my mouth and it'll be hard to share with you. So we're going to take the third and the fourth fingers of both hands, and we want to bring the fingers on the inside below the teeth. So your fingers are right on the gums, and we're going to be using both hands at the same time. And there's going to be 2 actions I want you to do with your hands. First, I want you to draw your hands away from each other to help broaden the jaw, and also we're going to be pushing the fingertips down into that soft space there. You may notice one side feels more painful or even thicker than the other. And then when your hands are in there for the 3 minutes, as you focus on that full exhale, I will be prompting you to move the tongue to help nudge these adhesions that are trapping your tongue. So let's dive in and have some fun with this. So to begin, again, both hands in. And then draw the hands away as you also push the fingers down into that soft area. Now, maintain this, and as you are doing that, let's see now if you can start to gently lift the tongue up toward the roof of the mouth. And you can lift, release, lift and release. Again, we're going to be doing a little bit of pulsing with the tongue to help you dislodge some of those deeper adhesions in that space. And again, we're here for approximately 3 minutes. So keep going, you're doing great. It's fun once you're done. You might find it a little challenging to actually talk because your tongue will have a totally different alignment. So it might just take a moment or two to catch up. But keep going and focus on that full exhale. Even exhale for a count of 6, inhale for a count of 4. Now, keep going, you're doing great. This has now become my everyday morning routine, and I am absolutely loving the benefits. And what I'll actually do is I will put on one of my favorite songs, and I'll just go to the length of the song. Try to do this for a minimum of 3 minutes each time. If it feels good to do it longer, if the song is a little longer, that's totally fine as well. And remember, let's keep adding that pulsing action of the tongue. We've got about 1 more minute left to go. And as things are starting to shift and change, see if you can even push your fingers a little bit deeper now as you are melting those adhesions. Let's take 3 more slow, full exhalations here. And when you're ready to take your fingers out of your mouth, don't just pull them away because sometimes the fingertips will get dry. So be really considerate when removing the fingers from the mouth. So you can do that now. And then just take a moment and notice how you feel. You might even want to say a few words and notice how awkward that might be in the beginning stages. But also, let's bring the tongue back up. Suction to the roof of the mouth. Notice if there's any change. Again, I have made this an everyday practice, and I am truly blown away by the results that I'm getting in how my tissue appears, the angle of my jaw, and just even in when waking up in the morning when you do this, it really helps to wake the brain up. It pulls all of that congestion that settles in overnight. Let me know how you feel by doing this exercise and reach out if you have any questions.